So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That gets things running. Robertson. Martinez. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Over to the other side. Foden. And Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's taking no chances there. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Kimmich, and here's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Messi! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Shiatani gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's not going to reach.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Merino. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's had it taken off him. Quarter of an hour played. Hernandez. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Merino. That's a good ball out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. And it's Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Big header! Goal! Cruzeiro! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cruzeiro are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Kimmich.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Yep, it's a corner. Mikel Merino can get it clear. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hernandez. It's Kimmich. Valverde. And it's Messi. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, played right into his path.
Alexander-Arnold really added the width.
Now the finish! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Pete.
And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Alexander-Arnold. Pressing high and with purpose. It's Pedri. Valverde. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Merino. He's looking wide. Can he latch on to this? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Foden. Now it's Valverde. It is a corner.
Na partida de hoje, 71.898 espectadores.
Kane tries to clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And he won't reach that. Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ah, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Gets his head to it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Robertson. And it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. That has been slung wide. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Kimmich. Foden. It's a good run down the left-hand side. 75 minutes played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Çalhanoğlu. Yamal. Now it's Kane. Çalhanoğlu. Messi. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Cruzeiro can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 20.
Look at the space. Merino! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Marino just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Messi plays it short. He rises! He should have put that one away.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's in space and looking for options. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pedri. Foden. It's Pedri. Madrid finding their passes. Robertson. Merino. And it's Shiotani. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Palmer. Ball played for Rugani. Palmer. And Lodi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden, Hernandez. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Plays it through. Mohamed Salah. Pedri. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Donnarumma can claim that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. What a throw in. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Now can he find a Pedri? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Antonio Silva gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. And he's had a hit. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Messi. Look at this, Foden! That was superb goalkeeping.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their third corner. Rugani with the clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Rugani is there, and he can get that clear. Antonio Silva. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Ruben Neves. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Great hit! Renan Lodi. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Messi. Foden. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Can he get away here? Hits one! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol del Milan. Marcó en el minuto 40 el dorsal 25.
Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Renan Lodi tries to clear. And here's Messi. Showing good feet.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got real chance! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Foden. Valverde. Has a look and has a go. Corner number 4 coming up here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. And here's Messi. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Palmer. Messi. Ruben Neves. The pass has gone astray. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pedri. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Neves. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Neymar is on... He's got the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Messi is standing over this one. Messi! The corner count is rising. That's 6. And they've got rid. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
El dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Clears.
El dorsal 9. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That has been cut short. Maddison challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Rafinha is onto this. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for the runner.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maddison. Quality ball. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar. Oh, look at the space and the shots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Maddison does really well to win the ball there. Four extra minutes added on. Rafinha, he's on straight shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Renan Lodi. Keep the ball and you win. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
La alineación de hoy será el dorsal 12, Neuer, el dorsal 10, Messi.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Foden.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
It's a throw-in. Lima. Baresi. And Hernandez. Baresi. Lima. Now De Bruyne. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The fullback is in acres of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Simons unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich. Now Foden. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Oh, smashing header! It's there! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marcó en el minuto 28 el dorsal 11.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pedri. Mbappe. He is through here. Robertson. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's shifting through the gears here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, header! And another try! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
El dorsal 11.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Xavi Simons. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez cuts it out. Simons.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's no flag. And here's De Bruyne. Simons! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 42 el dorsal 8.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lima. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And we've reached half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. That's cause for mild irritation. It's just beyond his reach. Tries a shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Mbappe. Messi. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Bruno Guimaraes for De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. That's a nicely weighted... And a header! And yes, it's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Marcó en el minuto 56 el dorsal 18.
Madrid playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Robertson. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? That's a lovely, neat pass. Look at the space. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
El dorsal 11.
It's become a case of men against boys. Martinez.
La asistencia a este partido
Rafinha.
asciende a 71.550
It's Kimmich.
espectadores.
Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he hits the net. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
El dorsal 18.
And yes, it's him again. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Bastoni. Now Lima. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Played over towards the opposite flank. And Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Xavi Simons. Hernandez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal. Face to face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Marcó en el minuto 69 el dorsal 14.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kimmich. And Rafinha. It's a sweet ball, that. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Good read, needed to be. Neymar. Hernandez. Baresi. And Bastoni. Lima. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Always onto this. Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Van Dijk. And Robertson. It's Kimmich. Pedri. It's Kimmich. And it's Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Here's Foden.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Now, this could be a chance. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Yamal. Lima. Baresi. Bruno Guimaraes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's had it taken off him. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good alertness. Kimmich. That has not gone well. Yamal looking understandably Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Fernandez.
17, Neymar.
He's tried
el dorsal
one!
16, el
Oh,
dorsal
he
9.
really got hold
Se
of
va a
that.
realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pedri to Martinez. Pedri, spread it left. And it's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And he's onside. Real chance! He scores!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
El dorsal 13.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
La alineación de hoy será...
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi! He can get that clear.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he cuts out the supply. There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri, and here's Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Van Dijk. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, this looks sharp. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Now it's Pedri. Valverde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Çalhanoğlu. Van Dijk. Upamecano. And it's Ribery. Darwin. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. He shifted it to the flank. And no, he's seen through all of that. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Hakimi. Gravenberch. It's Ribery. Gravenberch. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Gravenberch. Van Dijk gets it away. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Great challenge, time to perfection. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberch. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nunez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Hernandez. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Taken back almost at once. Upamecano. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Ribery. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Mbappe. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. And Hernandez. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Gravenberg
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez with the... Heads it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hakimi. Darwin. Vlahovic. Now it's Gravenberg. Hakimi. Oh, that's neat. And here's Nunez. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. Valverde. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a real chance! No mistake! The breakthrough arrives at last! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here.
Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Vlahovic just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Great chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
And the finish! They've done it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
En el minuto 65, el dorsal 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Neymar. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change them.
Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Cleared away.
Internacional are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hakimi. Gravenberg. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Look at the space here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vlahovic. And it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ribery. And it's Van Dijk. Hakimi. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time for
17,
changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 7.
Pedri.
Serán sustituidos.
He
por
rises!
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 18.
He will be
Se va a
livid with
producir un cambio de
himself.
jugadores.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Messi. He is through here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Martinez. Messi. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, he's found him in
Habrá
space.
4 minutos de descuento.
Barrios. And Darwin. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
Madrid making consecutive
será
changes
sustituido
here.
por el
Mbappe
dorsal
being
6.
applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in.
Can he put it away? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's taking no chances there. And we're done. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
La alineación de hoy será...
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. So off we go then. And it's Iniesta.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mbappe. Messi. Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. Foden. Pedri, Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. And it's Iniesta. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. White. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Climbs up big! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Mbappe. And here's Messi. There's the shot! There it is! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
El dorsal 23. Messi. Messi. Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi, and the... Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Kimmich. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Valverde. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich, there's the crossfield ball. Oh, important interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid finding their passes. Messi. De Bruyne.
Habrá un minuto de
Pedri.
descuento.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And so we're off again. Just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. De Bruyne. De Ligt. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Hernandez. And here's Iniesta. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde. Messi. Mbappe. He could be in here. Good purposeful running this. That's very neat. Backward, a great hit! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
White is always looking to play quality balls. There they go, hunting in packs. That's a nicely weighted pass. White picks it up out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Beckham. White.
That was lovely, that.
Ah, such a clever touch. De Bruyne. Oh, look at the space here.
De Bruyne!
Pedri. And Hernandez. And now the breakaway. Foden. White. And De Ligt. Petit. And it's Messi. Beckham. Iniesta. That is lovely. Decent hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
20.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Valverde. He's got away. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Foden. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result...
Real chance! Nico Williams gets rid without sophistication. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Messi. White. De Bruyne. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23. Messi. El dorsal
Oh
18.
no, what has happened here?
Serán sustituidos por...
Tries
el
to get it
dorsal
clear.
5. El dorsal 6.
Nico
Cambio de
Williams
jugadores.
in
Habrá
acres of
2
space
minutos
out
de
wide.
descuento.
Cleared away. Valverde. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
So it's away we go then. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Picked out brilliantly. Nice control. An early chance, their first of the game.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's taking no chances there. Played back in. And back out it comes. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Foden to Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. They've played it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Al-Mali. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. Pedri. Foden. And he's there to clear it. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And it's been taken short. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Kane. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pedri. Kimmich. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. Oh, that is a nice touch. Heads it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Quality ball. Now it's Messi. And Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Van Dijk. Pedri. Hernandez. It's Pedri. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That looks a good ball through. Climbs up big! Goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 13.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played. O'Malley gets it clear. Hernandez with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Valverde. Decent hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. O'Malley simply refused to be outdone there. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Teremos minuto de
And that has left him in a heap. Foden. Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. That looks... Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the